The recent election night was a shock for the Republican Party, a defeat so severe that even its most loyal supporters had to wonder, what is happening to the Red Team? I rewatched the full interview between Mr. Trump and Fox News host Brett Baer, and it's astonishing. After all that's happened, he still seems to have learned nothing from this political collapse. Mr. Trump began by denying reality, saying these were just blue states where Democrats always win. But the facts tell a different story. Democrats flipped 2 statewide seats in Georgia, for the first time in over 2 decades, winning by 25 points. They gained 2 state Senate seats in Mississippi, breaking the GOP supermajority. In Pennsylvania, Democrats maintained a 5-2 majority on the state Supreme Court. And in Virginia, a state run by a Republican governor, lieutenant governor, and attorney general, they flipped through 13 seats in the state house. Those numbers can't be brushed off as blue state outcomes. They're a clear political warning. Instead of admitting any mistake, Mr. Trump blamed others. "I didn't really support the candidate in Virginia," he said, as if his lack of endorsement was the reason for defeat. He insisted New Jersey should have done better, yet offered no reflection on why voters are walking away. From start to finish, the interview was a performance in self-defense, not self-awareness. The same old, everything's fine, blame the media routine. Then came a revealing moment, a voter named Regina, who had supported him 3 times, sent in a question complaining that prices hadn't gone down and her Main Street money didn't match Wall Street numbers. Instead of listening, Mr. Trump replied, "Energy and grocery prices are way down, at 5 or 6-year lows." Sound familiar? That's the textbook definition of gaslighting. Telling people everything's fine while their bills rise every week. In reality, energy, food, and electricity costs all increased during his administration, but he insisted they were down. When asked about his tariff policy, Mr. Trump proudly declared, "If I hadn't imposed a 100% tariff on China, the entire world would be in a depression." He called it an act of saving the world. Yet the truth is the opposite. China, Australia, Argentina, and Brazil benefited as they captured the export markets the U.S. lost. American farmers were left without customers, and consumers paid higher prices. In other words, he may have saved someone, but not the American people. Even after a nationwide Republican meltdown, Mr. Trump shifted blame again. "We lost because I wasn't on the ballot, and because of the government shutdown." Yet he was the one urging Republicans not to reopen the government. When asked if he would make a deal to end the shutdown, he snapped, "Democrats have become radical lunatics." That answer alone shows he had no interest in compromise. Step back, and a familiar pattern emerges. He isn't here to govern, he's here to attack. While ordinary Americans struggle with rent, grocery bills, and gas prices, his focus has been on building a $350 million ballroom, refurbishing the Lincoln bathroom in marble, gilding the Oval Office, buying Gulfstream jets worth $172 million for allies, and hosting extravagant crypto dinners. Meanwhile, taxpayers are footing the bill. Recent polls show 70% of Americans say groceries are more expensive than last year, and more 60% blame Mr. Trump. But he refuses to adjust, clinging to denial and deflection. If this continues, the blue wave we just witnessed may only be the beginning of a longer Republican slide. What's even more troubling is the shrinking space for free speech. This administration can pressure social media platforms to suppress critical voices, meaning independent analysts like myself may have to find alternative ways to reach audiences, because in today's America, truth is no longer always welcome on the platforms where it once thrived. So here's the real question. If people must constantly question what's real and what's not, is American politics entering an age where illusion matters more than reality?